Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's about 25 to 5 here on a lovely sunny afternoon in West London. And that's Tuesday, the 9th of August. It's the day before the big inflation report out of the US. And markets would seem just to be treading water in advance of that number. A number that came out tomorrow, well below expectation, would be very, very positive for markets indeed. A number that comes out well above expectations, well, that wouldn't be good for the stock market. As you can see, we're down about 14 points today, which is hardly anything, and all the trends on VectorVest are up from short term to long term, and that goes on both sides of the Atlantic. If we have a look at the VectorVest Composite itself, yesterday we sold off, and it's quite easy to see why we sold off. The shorts, in fact, the market went above this high by a few ticks on the SPX and then reversed. I managed to get quite a nice short in there. I haven't done anything as yet today. But as I say, if that number comes in significantly higher than expected tomorrow, then I would expect a pullback here. And it's going to take a really, really good number tomorrow, i.e. less than expectation, to actually break above this high. Nevertheless, the trends are all up, and the medium-term market timing system that I follow, called the DEW, as you can see, has been up since the 19th of July. That's a lovely little run. So if I actually look now at the SPX, the SPX, in fact, took this high out by a couple of ticks and then reversed. That was too good for me to miss yesterday afternoon, so I shorted that up there. And if we have a look at the intraday chart, the 5-minute chart, that's the same level, that horizontal line, and then the market went up and made two falling tops, and your humble correspondent shorted it at about 41.70, and there was a handy old 30 points in that. I haven't done anything today. It stopped yesterday at 62% of the last range, and today it's actually stopped at 78% of the range. Now, if I have a look at the 24-hour chart, this thing trades 24 hours a day. It trades when the floor is closed. It trades on Globex and E-mini futures, which are based on this, trades 24 hours a day. And as you can see, it came back, bar the shouting, to 78%, and then it was very quickly bought here. And as you can see, we've got this outside bar. That's a 30-minute chart, folks. It also shows this three-wave pullback, and that is quite a positive pattern. So Fibonacci players, the trend is up, and Fibonacci players will certainly, and that's why it stopped at 4118 on the SPX, because there's enough Fibonacci players around to simply buy the level. I don't think you should do anything today, folks. Let's get this number out of the way. If we look across our side of the Atlantic, well, the FTSE was up a little bit this morning. We've got 3 green lights on the VectorVest Composite UK. The buy-sell ratio is expanding, and expanded significantly yesterday. And the MTI is moving up. It's still got a way to go before it comes into an overbought situation. All the trends are up, and the advice is positive. Okay, so I'm going to wait. I'm about 50% in shares, 50% in cash in the UK. I'm going to wait till this number's out of the way tomorrow, and buy into some more stocks. I spoke about those stocks on Monday afternoon at the VectorVest Q&A. And I shall, as soon as I buy into them, I shall speak about them in these videos. If we have a look at the market timing chart of the UK, if I pull it up quickly, this is the medium-term chart. This is and if I put on our medium-term market timing system, which is called the DEW, that DEW is up since the 19th of July, and that's been quite a nice little run on the upside. These are superb signals for swing traders. as you can see, really good signals, and let's say the last buy signal on the 19th of July. Got to get through this level, as you can see, pretty much the same levels. Not quite, excuse me, not quite as pretty as they were on the SPX, but nevertheless got to get through those levels. So a great deal to play for tomorrow afternoon. On the gold market, nothing much has changed. I would like to see a 2 to 3 day pullback in gold before I buy into it again. Did well on it last week, but out for the moment. Looks to me as if it's temporarily overbought, needs to pull back a little bit. Very positive about platinum, and oil to me looks as if it wants to come off a little bit and come off to a Fibonacci level, and I pointed that level out yesterday afternoon at the VectorVest Q&A. So just be very careful and we get this number out of the way tomorrow afternoon. The whole financial world is waiting on it. And if we go back, we can see that SPX is still down that 13 points, 41.26. And again, if we look at the 24-hour chart, this is going to tempt a great deal. Those people who believe that are bullish, this is going to tempt a great deal of Fibonacci players to buy in here. So the shorts will want to short it up around those highs of yesterday. Fibonacci players buying the pullback to that 4118 level. Tomorrow afternoon we'll decide. So I hope you found that useful, folks. Not a great deal to say in advance of the number. All I know is that my friends who are Fibonacci traders only would be long at 4117 with a fairly tight stop loss, looking for a big target up here. I'm not going to do anything today. Did well yesterday. Keep the powder dry for tomorrow afternoon. Thanks very much.
Yeah.